Hey guys, this is Liam Rand, and today I just wanted to show you something I've been creating. That's weird. Okay, so I've been working on a program for Computercraft for Minecraft 1.6.4. It's called Floppy Manager, and it's right here. And what it does is it makes it pretty simple. This first version. There's gonna be other versions that make interaction even more simple, but this makes it pretty simple to change floppy disk descriptions, which is pretty simple already, and it also makes it simple to add files to floppy disks. Just a few commands, very easy to follow. There is a installation created for it. That's just if you want to put it on a floppy disk and like distribute it on a server or something. Otherwise, if it's just for personal use, you can also use the Pastebin, which is what I'm going to use. The installer is also very easy to follow. Alright, so the code for Floppy Manager will be in the description and on my website. The installer will be added to my website later on. It's not there yet. And Pastebin. So let's go ahead and type in the command. So Pastebin. This command is I think that's right. Oh gosh. There we go. So here's the command. Downloaded. Let's go ahead and reboot to get that stuff out of there. So now if we go to the directory, there it is right here, Floppy Manager. So let's go ahead and run it. Well, first, before we run it, let's get an empty floppy disk to use as our test monkey. This is our test monkey. He does not have a name yet. Say hello. He's not talking. Okay, so that was an old test monkey. Didn't do very well. It did very badly. Okay, so let's put the floppy disk in the disk drive. Now let's go ahead and create a test program. So we're just going to do it test. Let's name it test. Let's just say this is a test program to help test Floppy Manager. So there we go. Save that. And now we can go into our directory and run test. This is a test program to help test Floppy Manager. So let's open Floppy Manager. So here's Floppy Manager. This version of Floppy Manager pretty much only has two commands. FM opens the floppy disk file manager. DM opens the floppy disk description manager. Exits the program. Not very much to it right now. There'll be more stuff later. I'm also working on some other programs, but as you can see, it's pretty easy. So first, let's change the description of the floppy disk. Now, usually you have to type in label, all that stuff. This is similar, just makes it a little bit easier to follow. You won't mess up as often. So we're going to type in DM. This is case sensitive. It's case sensitive. Remember, that has to be lowercase. It has to be the way it is right here on the commands list. So we're going to type in DM, we get the floppy disk description manager 1.0.0.0.0. And it says, would you like to edit the description of floppy disk? No, we'll take you back to the main menu. Yes, we'll continue. We'll make you continue on. So we're gonna type in yes. Also case sensitive. The whole program is case sensitive. So now all we have to do is type in the disk drive location, which in this case is on the bottom. So we're just gonna type in bottom. Now I type in the description we want. So we're gonna name it test. And it's as simple as that. Labels it for you. Goes back to the main menu, and voila, it's labeled test. So now let's add that test program that we made to the floppy disk. Now usually you have to go through the copy command and everything. This does it for you. All you have to do is input the directory, and that's about it. And the file name. So we're going to go to FM. Once again, yes, no, takes you back to the main menu. Now I type in the name of the file. This is not the directory, this is the name of just the file by itself, which is test. It can be anything. It doesn't have to match the file. Okay, this is just what you want it to be called on the floppy disk. So we're going to hit enter. And now this is the directory. This is the directory of it on the computer, not on the floppy disk. So this one, in this case, it's just test, because it's not in any folders or anything. So this directory is test. So now I hit enter. Boom. Starts the transfer. Checks for, it doesn't just transfer it, it also checks for all the files to make sure you have it. After it's done, it checks to see if the files are successfully transferred. Done. And now, if we take this floppy disk and we access it, so we exit this, and now if we access it, there it is, test. Let's test and see if it actually does work, or if it's just a phantom. Boom, this is a program to help test Floppy Manager. It's that simple. I will go ahead and show you the installer, just in case you were curious. So we'll go ahead and break this. Put a new one. So let's put this in here. Now I can access it. So there it is. Floppy Manager is the file. I am installed. That is the install. Case sensitive. Or no, I don't think this one's case sensitive. Let me see. Okay, no, this one isn't. So first it asks, this is the installer, this is what I use for all my programs that I'm going to be making. I'll update it and make it more user-friendly and stuff, even though it's already pretty user-friendly. So, would you like to install Floppy Manager? Yes. And that's it, it installs it. Checks for all the files, installs it, and then it checks to see if they were installed, and done. That's it. Now, if we go to our directory, we take this out to prove that it worked. We go to our directory. There it is, Floppy Manager. Well, it would help if I spelt it right. Manager. Here we go. Boom. It's there. It's done. This is that simple. I hope this helps you guys. It may not. It may be easier for you guys just to type in the codes, which is label and copy. Maybe easier for you guys to do this. I was just bored, wanted to create something. Saw some videos online of people making labeling programs and stuff, because when I first started I had no idea how to do that. It would have helped me if I had a program when I first started. It's for you guys who know nothing about this stuff. Just open the program and it does it for you. It's that simple. So I hope this helped you guys, and remember, the installation will be uploaded to Pastebin soon, and I'll be coming out with more programs if you guys like this one. So goodbye, YouTube.